welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we are doing a pick a card on what is going on in love this week. So before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below. If you want your own private tarot reading, you can ask whatever question you want for your reading. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon as well in the description below. I post my personal spells on there, collective spreads, live streams, all sorts of stuff on there. And let's get right into it, okay? We got 4 groups and you can pick more than one pile. We have group 1 with the blue stone, group 2 with the green stone, group 3 with the white stone, and group 4 with the red stone. So pause the video if you need to and just take 3 deep mindful breaths and pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the blue stone, let's get right into it. What is going on for you guys in love this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is the new moon. At the bottom of this card, it says a new start is coming. So you guys, something is changing. Something is happening here. I typically wouldn't take this many cards, but I'm going to this time. We got the 3rd quarter moon, the full moon in Sagittarius, and the full moon in Taurus. There's those adjustments are required. So a new moon is coming and I feel like you've already made some adjustments, like tapping in intuitively. I feel like you guys have been working towards this new start for a while, whether it's with someone, you know, that you're in a relationship with, or whether you're wanting a new start with someone completely new, someone you don't know, you've never met, whatever. There's a few minor adjustments that still need to be made, but I feel like you guys are, for the most part, honestly in alignment. We have the full moon in Sagittarius. It says, look at the bigger picture, and then the full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. So yeah, this is just about managing, you know, or matching spirituality with the practicality. So in one regard, you want to allow the spiritual aspect to do its magic. You want to allow the universe to come through with that miracle energy and bring to you what you've been asking for. But on another end, you also need to make sure you're the embodiment of what you're wanting to call towards you. And you also need to make sure you're also taking the practical steps to make a way for this to happen. Like, so for an example, I always say if you want to be a millionaire, you got to at least buy a scratch off. Like, you have to create some sort of way where the universe can bless you with $1 million. Because if you're manifesting $1 million, it won't come just at your doorstep. You got to give the universe something to work with. So I feel like you've done the manifesting and it's just about the practicality. You know, do you physically embody? Do you mentally, spiritual, mind, body, and soul? Do you embody what it is that you want as well? Or are there still some adjustments that need to be made? That kind of thing. Oh, that's so funny. We literally got the full moon in Pisces. At the bottom of that card, you guys, if you look, it says balance spirituality with practicality. Literally exactly what I was just explaining. So I don't even need to go over that one again. We have the full moon in Leo, the new moon in Leo, and the full moon eclipse. New moon in Leo, confidence is your key to success. So feeling good about yourself may be the practical step that you need to take. Maybe you've been manifesting something super amazing towards you, but you don't feel like you're deserving of that. Like you don't feel like you're on the same level of that, at least to some degree. Like you feel like the person or situation in love you're trying to manifest is like so above you, and it would be so like, if you look at it and you're like, that would be a miracle if that happened, you gotta get closer in alignment with that a little bit. Conclusions are within reach, and don't let pride get in your way. So just go ahead and bring through that last final step. You know, don't let pride get in your way. Don't feel like, well, I shouldn't have to do that. Someone should love me the way I am, which is 100% true. But I feel like there's some sort of adjustment, and you'll know what that adjustment is. That needs to happen. Conclusions are within reach, so you may be seeing a lot of 555 letting you know change is about to happen, because I do feel this new start is coming quickly, quite quickly. Full moon in Aquarius and the new moon in Gemini are the last 2 of the moon cards that came out. Show the world the real you, and communication is key. So make sure you're communicating with yourself and with the universe as far as what it is that you want, and then show the world the real you. Make sure you're being authentic, group 1. So the universe, what I get with that is like, you know, don't just try to portray yourself as the perfect version of yourself. Don't try to just portray yourself as, you know, someone who could be a really good partner, or someone who's very confident in themselves. Actually be that. Actually embody that confidence, you know. We have 2 9s here. That's a very close energy. We also got the 8 of Wands that came out, which is very fast moving energy. So things are really shifting behind the scenes very quickly for you. Or adding this last practical step, these last few physical changes or steps that need to actually be taken in the 3D reality, those are going to lead to some very, very quick, fast moving changes. Like things are going to really happen really fast for you guys. So we have the 4 of Cups and Temperance. Definitely take some time this week to prepare. Take some time this week to clear your mind and set your intention as far as what you're going to do, who you want to be, who you are, and what you're calling into your life. Because I feel a shift happening, and I feel like someone new coming in, and it can really sweep you off your feet and distract you from what you had originally planned very easily, very quickly. Like I'm picking up on an energy that's just like sweeping you off your feet. And all of a sudden, some of you guys are losing yourself. So it's important to ground yourself at this time because things are changing so quickly. We got the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like group 1, you have worked to be a good partner in the sense that you offer stability, emotional stability, financial stability. You know what you want to do, or you have a plan as far as where you're going financially. So in terms of career, whoever you end up with isn't gonna, you know, have to deal with someone who doesn't have a clue as far as what it is that they want to do, someone who's very ungrounded. I feel like you guys have worked on that quite a bit. So what would be missing would be the Swords and the Cups. We got 8 of Wands and 7 of Swords in reverse. So like I said, the energy is changing, and it's changing rather quickly. And I feel like there's a little bit of a self-sabotaging element here with that 7 of Swords in reverse. And I feel like it just comes from ignoring the practical side. Like you've manifested this situation, you've created, you know, the gateway in order for this person to be able to walk through into your life and everything like that. Everything else is in alignment. But those last few practical steps, for whatever reason, I'm getting like an avoidance energy here. 3 of Wands in reverse, Prince of Wands in reverse, and 2 of Pentacles. So a little bit of work that needs to be done. And for me, it feels like mindset. It feels like mindset, and it feels like commitment. Like I feel like you guys, you know who you want to be, you know what it is that you want, but for some of you, you don't embody that energy all the way. So Prince of Wands in reverse, the person you're wanting to attract they don't have that vibration to be attracted to. So if you like, you know, have a bomb social media feed, like if everything looks good, like, you know, like aesthetically, the universe is saying, okay, but you actually have to be this boss, this go-getter, or this pure-hearted person, this kind-hearted person that you present yourself to be. Like there's one thing that's just quite, like one thing that's slightly off, and it's like the truth. Like we have Gateway and Delight. So you guys are definitely entering a new start for sure. It's a gateway, it's an opportunity. You may be seeing some 11-11 as well, or just a lot of 11s. The thing about the gateway, I just heard 7-11. Someone's going to need to create an opportunity, which is really what this spread is all about. So if you've been seeing 7-11 specifically, that's a message specifically for you. But there's an opportunity here, but it's like you can lead a horse to water, you can't make them drink. The universe is saying you do have to fully commit to this path. So there's a commitment that needs to be made, and I feel like your commitment is being tested a little bit. I'm surprised that card didn't come up because there is that moon card in this deck. But there's an opportunity for a delight, and there's a new start coming. Whether you get rocked by the new start or you are very much so comfortable in yourself and you rock the new start, whereas you know, are ready for it, you play your cards right, everything, you know, correctly, that's what's kind of up in the air. But the new start is coming. So it's just about preparing so that you can handle it. So yeah, group 1, that was your message for this week in love. DM my Instagram in the description below. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, you can ask whatever question you want for your reading. Like this video, please, subscribe to my channel, and check me out on Patreon as well. In the description below, I post my personal spells on there, collective spreads, and live streams. And that was your message. I'll talk to you later. All right, group 2 with the greenstone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card we have that was under your zone is the waxing crescent moon. At the bottom of this card, it says, have faith in your dream. So I feel like you guys are having some doubts in your manifestation. Whatever you've been trying to manifest in your life right now, I feel like you guys are having some doubt, and the universe is here to remind you to have faith in what it is that you want and to remind you that you absolutely 100% deserve this, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. And the thing about manifesting is it's not always, you know, candle work and magic and affirmations and yada, yada, yada. You manifest your future with the decisions that you make today, literally. Whether or not you're trying to, that is what you're doing. So it's better to be consciously aware of what you're manifesting into your life. But a lot of people aren't. So even if you're just, you know, you've just been working hard, head down, focused and working, I feel like there's some doubt creeping in, or you guys are starting to question, like, is all of this, you know, going to be worth it? Like, am I still in alignment? Like, there's just kind of like this question in the air for some of you guys. Oh, this is good. We have the new moon in Pisces and the full moon in Gemini. There's those. At the bottom of the full moon in Gemini, it says the answers that you need are coming. So the universe is sending you some sort of, you know, confirmation. Like, you're not working towards nothing. What it is that you want is coming towards you, regardless if you're manifesting it consciously or if it's just what you want your future to be. You know, the steps you're taking now are leading you to where you ultimately want to be. So I'm glad you guys are getting that confirmation. And then we have the new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. So the universe does want you to do some more meditation, some more contemplation, some journaling to make sure you're staying in high vibrations, because the thing that gets rid of fear is research. Researching will alleviate all fear. Finding, you know, out what something actually is, or finding out the truth of something will make you much less afraid of it. So, you know, contemplating, constantly working through your feelings, constantly seeing where you are on your path and seeing that you're getting, you know, closer and closer to your goal, that confirmation through journaling and planning and things like that will alleviate the fear that you'll never get there, because you'll be able to look at your paper and say, I can see that I'm here, whereas, you know, last month I was there and now I am closer to my goal, you know, that kind of thing. So we have the full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. So maybe you're feeling like, you know what, I'm better than this. I shouldn't have to do all this, so I'm not going to. You guys, unfortunately, we have been taught that, you know, we're just kind of vegetables down here, which isn't true at all. We have a lot of power and we're here to create. And so we're used to kind of, as a people, as a collective, getting coddled and not having to create anything. And, you know, we're used to believing that this higher power is literally in charge of everything in terms of bringing things towards us. So you guys may be feeling like, I shouldn't have to work for this, when it's like, you know, to some degree the universe is here to support, but you're the main star of this show, baby. You got to give, you know, main character energy. You do have to lead this show. So I feel like some of you guys are just like, ugh, I'm tired of it, you know, tired of working, but you're getting where you need to go. And you guys, group 2, I feel like you may be manifesting, or you may be wanting something really big in your life. Like, you may be going for partners that have a lot to offer, like wealthy, emotionally stable, you know, just a lot, whatever you value. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Pentacles. This is so crazy, because it's like literally you have exactly what it is you want to manifest. You have the ability to create it, or you already have what it is that you need to get what it is that you want. We have the Queen of Pentacles. You are the embodiment of growth and development, and you have stability, financial stability, or you're emotionally stable. You have traits that are going to deliver you and land you exactly where you need to be. But we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Moon card in reverse. So you know that what you're asking for is a lot, or it takes some sort of manifestation, some sort of extra effort. I'm getting here. Six of Pentacles in reverse. The thing about the Six of Pentacles is it does have an energy of the universe kind of delivering you something specific. There is an energy of, you know, a gift happening here. But with this being in reverse, it's letting me know you guys really are going to have to make this happen for yourself. We got the Prince of Wands, the Prince of Swords. You know what it is that you want, and you have the tools to get you there. But it's the climb. I feel like group 2, you guys are asking for something big. You're asking for something big, either that or it's a matter of just trust and patience. You'll know which end of the spectrum you're on. If you know that you're asking for something very simple, then it's just a matter of having faith that it'll come towards you and continuing on your path to put you in alignment with that. But if you know you're asking for a lot, which I feel like most of you are, like you're asking for someone that's really special, like you're not asking for the norm here. The stereotypical girl, the stereotypical guy, the stereotypical person you're not interested in. You want someone leveled up for the most of you, and that's why you have to match that energy, and that's why it's going to take some effort on your end to get that, because you now have to put yourself in alignment with that person, meaning you have to be you know, just as emotionally stable, or you have to be, you know, financially free or financially secure, financially abundant, or you have to be, you know, whatever it is, you know, whatever area in your life you're asking for your person that you want to attract into your life, you know, whatever level they're at, you also have to embody that. So this is so funny. We have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So the universe is saying you have options. You don't have to go for this type of person. You can go for lesser. You can go for more even. It's up to you. But Ace of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords, you do have to make that decision as far as what you want and stick to it. And if you're going to stick to asking for someone who is of a higher caliber, then this is what is required, you guys. And I'm telling you, the universe is going to make provisions for you. So it's not a matter of the universe not coming through. It's just a matter of you guys being patient enough for it and just continuing on your path. You're really going to want to make micro goals on the way to your bigger goal. I used this as an example the other day with someone in a private reading. I was saying, okay, if you want to be a celebrity makeup artist, you know, make micro goals on the way to your bigger goals. So maybe you start by making a social media and you build that up on your path, and then you start, you know, working for a salon as you're posting things on social media, and then maybe you get your own booth or your own salon, and then you say, okay, you know what, I've built up my social media. In the meantime, I've done all these other steps, completed all these micro goals. I started off with nothing. I've taken these small goals, and now I want to do freelance work. And then you start working with just higher and higher and higher clients, raising your price, okay, and leveling up. When you make those micro goals, you'll know for a fact that you are on the path you're supposed to be on. That's going to lead you where you want to be. But if you make just one big goal and you just go for it, you know, with no plan, you're just taking steps and trying to get further, it's going to be extremely demotivating. You're always going to question, am I even getting where I want to be? Because you don't have those micro goals constantly, you know, causing you to win, constantly proving to you that you're on the right path. So make micro goals. All right, so we have blessing and opportunity. So the thing about blessing is that miracle energy. That is that Six of Coins energy. So the universe will bless you with your opportunity, but you do have to take it. We have new beginnings and happiness, and you do also have to choose it. So that was your message. I'm not going to drill it in anymore. You guys get it. Group 2. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want for your reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. And check me out on Patreon as well in the description below, where I post my personal spells, collective spreads, and live streams, and more. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. All right, Group 3 with the White Stone. Let's get right into it. What's going on in love for you guys this week? Good energy to start off with. The first card that we have that was under your stone is the full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches is what it says at the bottom of that card. So brighter days. Things are looking up for you guys, Group 3. Happy for you. Okay, these ones didn't want to go in, so I'll take them. Ooh, we got the full moon in Scorpio and the full moon in Aries. A lot of full moon energy. So if you feel quite intense right now, like if you feel like things are just really intense right now and you don't even know what to make sense of it, this is why. We got a lot of, you know, when we get a lot of full moon cards, when I pull from the full moon deck, that typically means that emotions are running high and there's a lot going on. At the bottom of the full moon in Scorpio, it says it's time to release negativity. So this cycle is passing, allow the negative feelings and, you know, resentments or negative attachments you have to this timeline, allow those to pass as well. Allow yourself to forgive, allow that anger to cycle out, you know. And then the full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. Okay, so don't be surprised if there's a tower moment. Be open to whatever happens this week during this time for you guys, okay? The end of a tough cycle is approaching through this last bit of release. So it doesn't at all surprise me that it may look like a tower moment happening. We got the full moon in Libra, the new moon in Pisces, and the waxing crescent moon. There's those. A win-win outcome is forecast. Beautiful is what it says at the bottom of the new moon in, or sorry, full moon in Libra. So just know that whatever happens, be open to it. It is going to be for your betterment. It's going to work in your favor. The energy is working on your behalf. Okay, so just keep that in mind throughout this entire process. Waxing crescent moon, have faith in your dreams. Have faith that for one, you have the ability to get through this, and for two, that you're going to end up on the better end of this, because you are, okay? You definitely are. It's literally in the cards. And then we have the new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. So I feel like the last bit of shadow work needs to be done this week, or it's a time of reflection for you guys of what you've been through and things like that. A lot of times when we go through something big, the universe will do like this final credits ending moments, and some people, they see something and they're like, oh, I gotta go back, you know, and they put themselves back in that cycle or back in that whatever you know, phase it was that they were in. But I feel a different message for you guys. I feel a message more where it's like a time of reflection for you to see how far you've come. Yeah, Five of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Cups, that is divine growth. That is growth through circumstances. That is growth through lessons. That is growth through, you know, life. And we're reaching an end of that cycle, the cycle that you were on. So that's good, and that's growth here. So that lets me know not only have you been through things, but it's not just something that you use to, like, you know, keep you feeling held back. It's like you've been through things and you're ready to transmute that energy. You're using that as wisdom to push you forward, to help other people as well. Yeah, it's time for you guys to soar. It's time for you guys to succeed. I just feel like it's your time. Things are coming together. Time to care for yourself as well. You guys may really kind of talk down to yourself, I'm getting. Because it's like we have the Princess of Pentacles, we have the Temperance card, so no one has got you here but you. You have worked so hard to get to this place of balance, to this place of love, this place of understanding. You've worked so hard to open your heart again, even if you're a little rough around the edges. Like, you've been through a lot and you've earned your space here. The space that you're walking into, the space that you're in, you've earned the value and the lessons, and you've earned, you know, your wealth that you have now and the wealth that you'll have in the future. But we have the Empress card in reverse. So it's almost like you're resentful to yourself even for allowing yourself to go through those things. Which what you may not realize is you signed a contract before you reincarnated here that you would learn certain things and get through certain things. So you were gonna go through it regardless. So it's not that you were just, you know, like, I don't know, it's not that you're lesser or, you know, that was dumb of you. It's an energy where it's like that you would have had to go, you had to go through that period to get the knowledge and understanding that you had now. It did have to happen. So don't look at yourself as if, you know, you're not smart or anything like that. I feel like an energy of a lot of you guys needing to be softer with yourselves. Like, stop verbally, you know, being so harsh with yourself. Like, I have to snap myself out of that a lot of times too. Like, I'll be like, oh my God, are you dumb, stupid, or slow? Like, I'll literally say that to myself. I'll make a minor mistake, and it's crazy how impactful those quick, you know, runs off of the tongue will have on your life. Don't talk to yourself like that. You're not dumb, stupid, or slow. None of that. I'm not playing with y'all. Don't be talking to yourself like that. We have the Eight of Wands and the Hermit. Yeah, that's just a sign of introspection. Meditate, contemplate, just like the new moon in Pisces card says. Eight of Wands is letting me know the energy is changing quite quickly for you. So an end of a tough cycle is happening quickly, and I feel like it's happening kind of out of nowhere, which would make sense why I was getting that Tower energy. I'm surprised we didn't get the Tower card at all, but that's good. But yeah, anyways, tapping into the energy, I feel like the energy is going to shift rather quickly. Things are going to take a turn for the better for you guys. So just know that, you know, whatever is happening now is going to cycle out pretty quickly from here. We got the Queen of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Beautiful. We got the Queen of Cups here as well. So you guys have really worked to make it so emotionally you could grow. Emotionally you have learned a lot. Queen of Wands, you know the difference between right and wrong, and you know what it is that you want. There's a lot of divine feminine growth that has happened here. We even have the Princess of Pentacles as well. A lot of divine feminine growth that has happened here, but not a lot of respect of the divine feminine. It's like, you know, you've been through certain stuff and you know that you know more than others, but at the same time there's this criticizing energy that I'm just getting for some of you that needs to be cut out. See what else is going on this week. Any other messages for group 3? Thank you. Ooh, I get this energy of someone coming through and they're exciting you. There's an energy, like you can feel it around. You may have dreamt of this person. You may have seen this person. Like I just heard someone works with this person. But we have potential and purity. So the slate is being wiped clean and you guys are getting another chance to start over, which we got in the beginning with the new cycle approaching. But I feel like this energy of someone who's very simple. We got the Simplicity card and the Blessings card. So the person coming through is definitely a blessing, and they're just simple. Simple not in the sense that, you know, they live like a regular life, but simple in the sense that they don't need all the extra. You don't need to play a whole lot of games with this person to keep them interested. This is the energy you're calling into your life. We have release and inner peace, which I feel like is just the last piece of this puzzle missing here for you to fully embody this energy and fully be on this timeline, to do that meditation and contemplation, to get into that hermit mode so you can find this space of inner peace, fully release the old timeline so you can just fully embody this new one. And then look at this. Look what you're walking into. We have flexibility, community, and what was the last one? Thriving. So you're meeting a new community of people, new love offers, new friends, flexibility. You guys are completely free. You're living a more free life, and then thriving. You're absolutely thriving. You're loving your new life, and you definitely deserve it. So yeah, group 3, that was your message. DM my Instagram in the description below. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, you can ask whatever question you want for your reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon as well in the description below, where I post my personal, you know, spells, collective spreads, live streams on there too, all sorts of stuff. And yeah, that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. All right, group 4 with the red stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in terms of love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is the North Node. The North Node, at the bottom of this card, it says step out of your comfort zone. So there's a situation that's happening that's testing you to do things a little differently than you usually do, or you're being called to step out of your comfort zone. Whether that's approaching someone, putting yourself on a dating app to get more exposure, or whether that's, you know, actually holding a conversation with someone, like whatever it is, you're being asked to step out of your comfort zone. Even if it is in your comfort zone to just go after what it is that you want. Maybe you're being called to hold back, you know, depending on what your comfort zone is. Maybe you just like to get things done and over with, but someone, they need a little bit of a softer approach, you know, a little bit more of a warm approach. You're being called to be cognizant of that and, you know, move in a different way. All right, look at this. We have the cardinal moon and the full moon in Aries. So be bold and make the first move is what it says at the bottom of the cardinal moon. So tapping into this energy, some of you guys are quite plainly being called to approach someone, to see what someone is really on. You've been talking to someone for a while, so let's just ask, like, you know, where do you want this to go? Because I want this to go this kind of way. Like, I'm really feeling you, like, you know where you stand. So it's time to allow someone to match that energy, okay? Full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches is what it says at the bottom of this card. So that is definitely a reward for the effort that you're putting in, okay? Full moon in Capricorn, the mutable moon and the gibbous moon. There's those. The full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. That is good. I feel like you guys are getting out of a phase where things have been stagnant because you're finally saying, okay, you know what? The universe is calling me to make the first move, or the universe is calling me to change my approach. So that is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to see what happens. And because of your openness to the process, you know, we're creating some waves here. We're having some change happen. Now, here's the tea. The way this week goes, whether or not anything for that matter happens for you, is not set in stone. We have the mutable moon. At the bottom of this card, it says nothing is yet set in stone. So there is no predestined thing for you guys to happen this week. It's all about your creation and your ability to be active this week. This is just an active energy. We got the cardinal moon. We got that Aries energy. We have a lot of mutable energy here. The gibbous moon, you're very close to achieving your goal. So if you want something more with someone, or if you want a specific outcome, you're so close to achieving that. The last piece of the puzzle is honestly you, though, you guys. So that's a little bit nerve-wracking. Like me, I'm a Cancer, so I'm always gonna be like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to do that. You know, I make the first move. My flirtation is the first move. Like, what are you talking about? You know, don't be like me, you guys. At least not this week, okay? Because the universe is really calling you to put yourself out there a little bit. There's a little bit of fear or doubt, I feel, as well. And here's the thing. This isn't necessarily about, you know, telling someone like, oh, I want you, I want to be with you, and I'm interested. Making the first move can be clearing the air. Like if you sit with yourself and you say, okay, I have a crush on so-and-so. I don't know how they feel about me, but I do know that I like them. But then you say, okay, but I haven't talked to this person, you know, we don't have any sort of rapport. I can't just come up to them and ask them what they're feeling. You making the first move is not necessarily about just letting someone know that you like them. It's about breaking the ice, you know, cracking the egg open, getting things started. That's it. I just heard make your decision. You do have to make a decision this week, group 4. Like I'm saying, this is a little, it can be a little nerve-wracking. Like I definitely get it. Any other messages, group 4? Thank you. Yeah. Ooh, you're being called to take the reins. You're being called to take the reins, and there is space for a missed opportunity here. I gotta be honest with what I do see, okay? We have the Temperance card in reverse and the Magician card in reverse. So the reason that things are unbalanced is because you haven't made that first move, and that's just what it is. We can't force anyone to do anything. We can only count on ourselves. So if you truly want something, if you've made up your mind that you want something, then you're gonna have to put in this effort, because I see a missed opportunity. So the other person may not be making any other movement. Like they may be waiting for you, and if you're waiting for them, all we can do is control ourselves. So it's like the universe is telling you, go get what you want, because you can have what you want. But it's just a matter of someone making that first move or not. And if this person is going to sit there and, you know, not make the first move either, if we can guaranteed get a relationship out of this, then I'm going to make that first move, so we can at least make sure that something happens here. Even though, you know, in fairness, there's an equal responsibility. But yeah, I just see a bit of a missed opportunity for you guys kind of waiting for something. Even if you don't have someone on your mind specifically. If you're not, you know, mind, body, and soul doing anything to level yourself up, to put yourself in alignment with what it is that you want, or, you know, if you're not putting yourself on a dating app, or you know, going out to different places, it's hard to date nowadays because you got masks on, you know, no one can even see your face, so no one can see if you're cute or not. But you know, if you're not putting any effort into your look or into your attitude, your smell, you know, all of that, when you go out, you know, you got to make some sort of first step to get what it is that you want. We got the 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups in reverse, and the Death card here. So definitely an opportunity for, well, definitely there's space for a missed opportunity. There is space. There is a possibility you could completely miss this opportunity, because we have that Death card, 8 of Cups walking away from it, 9 of Cups not being able to see anything from it. So the universe wants you to know everything is kind of on you this week. That's a lot of pressure, but you guys have the ability to make this happen. 5 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords in reverse. I literally heard it's not going to hurt as much as you think. Like, there is someone listening right now who's just like wincing, like, I don't want this, yucky, I don't, you know, I don't want to do this. But the universe is letting you know, like, you have a lot of support and you have all the power within you to secure this bag, to secure this bag. If you're, you know, in a relationship right now and you're arguing with your partner, this is a message for you to let you know that you're being called to make that first move and make things right, even if they're in the wrong. Look at this. We got success. We have fulfillment. And we have adventures. So I see growth, expansion, I see fun. It's like you have the opportunity to be absolutely fulfilled, but the universe isn't handing this to you. Not this one. No. We have patience and gateway. So you've been so patient for this moment to come, for this opportunity to present itself. And now it's here. The universe is like, okay, what are you going to do with this opportunity? Is all of your hard work to get to this point, to get in alignment, you know, with this person or with this opportunity, is it all going to be for nothing? Or are you going to snatch this opportunity and take it and walk away with it? We have protection and forgiveness. So some of you, I'm getting a message, feel like it's like you've ran out of time or you've wasted time. The universe is saying, don't mind that, forget that. Don't put that extra pressure on yourself as if there's something else you were supposed to be doing or something else that you were supposed to do. You're here now. Forgive yourself for whatever mistakes you had, you know, made in the past with whatever other opportunities you had that maybe got fumbled somewhere along the way. This situation is protected. You are protected, but you do have to get it, okay? So that was your message, group 4. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want for your reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. And check me out on Patreon in the description below. I post my personal spells on there, collective spreads, and live streams on there. And I love you. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.